Hello and welcome to Explaining Evidence. What is explaining evidence? This video is for folks who are usually at a 1 in their explaining evidence skill and they want to move it up. So we're going to go over the basics today of what is explaining evidence. So let's say you're watching a crime show. You've got the lawyer who says, this gun was found at the crime scene with the suspect's fingerprints on it. This proves that he was holding the gun that committed the murder. What she just did, you've probably seen it 1,000 times in movies and TV shows, is she explained her evidence and how it proves in this case, the claim of who committed the crime. So when you explain evidence, you basically explain two things. What does that evidence mean? And how does it prove your claim? So let's look at an example. So let's say our claim is that Ramses the Great deserved to be called great. And our first key idea is because he built large temples. So we've got our contextualizing of our evidence. According to a modern photograph of the Ramesseum, a secondary source created by Tor Egypt, Ramses directed his architects to design and build this temple to commemorate the Battle of Kadesh. Whew, that's a mouthful, but basically all I did was I just gave a quote and I said where it was from. Now I want to explain in my own words, what does that quote mean? So I say, this means that Ramses built a temple in honor of the battle that he won. So I'm saying, what does that quote mean in my own words, not just copying the quote again. Then I'm explaining, how does that prove that he was great? Because I just said what it means. So how does that actually mean he's great? So I say, this proves that Ramses was great because great rulers build structures that last a long time. So I'm explaining, how does that prove this key idea? So now it's your turn. Let's find the explanation of evidence in this paragraph. The numbers are labeled for each color, so you can choose which color section is the one that has the explanation of evidence. And there can be more than one. Now in this example, you're going to find the means, what the evidence means, and why it matters.